Hi nail friends, in today's video I wanted to make a video showing how you can do chunky glitters with dip liquids and get them laid down perfectly every single time. So I went ahead and I've already dipped my thumb. So I wanted to show you laid down absolutely perfect. I went ahead and I did dip my other colors. So all of these colors are from Paramount dips. So this one is Warm and Cozy and this one is Chai Tea Latte. Now, the reason I wanted to do this video is because Paramount is releasing a all glitter collection. It is called the Treasure Cove collection. And here are all of the colors. You can see really good pictures on the Facebook group. So if you're not part of that, just click down below and you can head over there and see them. But this is the collection and I just wanted to do a video because I know that some people just struggle with chunky glitters, and I was one of them when I first started. And this technique is not mine. It is made by Kits, which I don't know if she created it or not, but she's the one that I seen this technique from well over a year ago. So what we are going to do is take our dip liquids, and I'm just going to show you on this one nail. The glitter that I'm using is called Anchors Away, and these are going to be releasing on April 20th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So our first initial dip, you don't want to pick up too many of the chunky glitters, so I'm just going to kind of knock some of them off, especially around your sidewalls and your cuticle area. If you have any that are more so like towards the center and stuff, those are fine. They'll curve to your nail. You just want to be careful around your cuticle area because you don't want to have those chunky glitters like sticking out everywhere. So we're just going to clean up our cuticles here and our sidewalls and just kind of pat down any glitters that you have on your nail right now. And the dip liquids I'm using are from OG, and they're like a medium dry time, so you want to work relatively quick. Okay, so there is one coat, you can see, and I'm just gonna brush off, and we will go in with, you want to make sure you get off all of that loose glitter. And we will go in with our second coat. Okay, so before I start, I'm gonna shake this and get a lot of those chunky glitters up to the top of my cupcake liner. Now when you do your second dip, you don't want to go in with, so I'm going to show you here. I kind of just am going to tap the very top on one side, gently wipe the other side, and leave a good amount on my brush. You don't want to do too thin of a layer because it will dry too quickly. I need a little bit more. When you do glitters, it tends to kind of soak down into the negative spaces that you have on your nails. So you do sometimes have to dip again. So now I'm just going to lay my finger flat into that chunky glitter. It is so gorgeous. I'm so excited for this collection. So just like that. Oh. And then you want to just kind of move them around where you want them. And I need another one up there, so I'm just going to dab some of that and pick up. Okay, so now I'm going to take a fast activating activator. This is from I Dipped That, and I'm taking a pipette. You can also just use the brush. The pipettes are just easier because it really concentrates on the nail and really gets down into all of the crevices. So then you're going to take a plastic baggie, any kind that you want, and you are just going to really push it on there, like sandwich it in there, your nail. And then I kind of just, you don't have to do this. This just lays it down quicker, I think. You just want to press and make sure that that is really pressed on there. This one moved. That's why you don't want to, I like using the pipette, which I just got off of Amazon. It's just a plastic dropper, because if you use a brush, sometimes that is going to move the glitter around on your nail. So then you're just going to gently lift it off. This one moved a little bit, but it's okay. We can just file that. But ta-da! Laid down absolutely perfect every single time. Now you want to let that dry completely because you don't want to go in and ruin your dip liquids. So while that dries, I just want to show you what you can do if you don't have a pipette or you don't want to buy any. So I'll just show you on this nail while that one dries. So what you're going to want to do is just take your activator, and you don't wipe your brush off, leave it all of the activator on there, and you're going to want to go in a dabbing motion like that, and just make sure that you get all over everywhere on the nail. So you don't have to have a pipette. I just think that it's easier, but you can just use the brush, and that is all that you have to do, what I just showed you. Now, what you're going to want to do is whatever form of encapsulating that you want to do. So no matter what dip liquids you are using, you want to make sure before it goes back into your bottle that you wipe the brush off, because you do still have activator on your nail. I did let this dry. It is, you can hear the clicking. It's completely dry. I don't see any kind of activator pooling at my cuticle area. So just be cautious that you don't ruin your dip liquids doing this method, because the activator, and you don't want to swipe across your nail too many times. Just do a couple of quick floating strokes across your nail. You don't want to be, going back and forth with a small amount of activator and potentially hardening your brush. So you want to be just kind of quick with it. And if one coat is not enough, that is a-okay. You can just go in after this sets and completely dries. That's another thing I think that I didn't realize when I first started doing my nails. It took me a while. You don't want to mess with your clear that is on your nail until the dip base is completely dry. Like, be patient, because that is, I found, one of the big reasons that people get the white bubbles, the flakes and stuff, because you're scraping across that wet base in the clear, and it's causing it to kind of like putty almost. So just be patient with that and allow it to dry. Okay, so then, as always, when you use any kind of clear, make sure you use a stiff brush to get all of that excess clear off of your nail. So All right, we have encapsulated. It looks clear. It looks beautiful. Now you can take your activator again, and you want to activate that clear. And then you are going to just do your normal filing process. So that is it. I will show you. I'm going to go ahead and file and buff off camera. And then I will put pictures and stuff at the end. But that is it. I really hope this is helpful. It'll work with any kind of chunky glitter. I just thought that this was a perfect time to do this because Paramount is releasing that chunky glitter line. So if you have any questions, let me know down below. I appreciate you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.